Um, Okay, so some of that I liked. I made one or two mistakes I'm going to strip out of there. Otherwise, I think I quite liked it. I'd like to take the volume up, which I can't, but I can take all this up. So up you all go. You're up out of that. Go on, you good thing. That's what the people play when they watch the soccer. That's the sport that people like the young hip kids like in Ireland. It's the soccer with they kick the ball back and it's like a little ball made of leather. And there are teams. I can't really explain it well, but it's a sport and people play it. I think all this sounds quite nice so far, if I don't say so myself, which I probably shouldn't. Okay, I'm happy with it. But you know, sorry, it makes me it amuses me a lot. Sorry, everybody. I know this isn't amusing to anyone other than me, so I'm gonna stop now. Oh, some ukulele might sound nice in there. Or some bassoon, maybe? Yeah, I think I'd like a glass bell in with it. I know it's not, like, it is a percussion instrument. It's not the rhythm section I quite wanted, but I do want some in here, so I may as well get on that now. No, it's an automation. Hit play. Okay, I screwed up my timing there, so we can stop this. Stop this before it gets too bad. And play. Okay, that last bell has to come out. It's really really bad. But otherwise, I think it might have been okay. I can't hear it so well as so I have to really keep playing these. But you know, this is the nature of this stream. I apologize if anyone doesn't find this incredibly amusing, but like I'm doing a composing. Whoa, Tarflame's here. Hi, Tarflame. I'm gonna read your comments and see what you said. Hey CJ, not sure how long I'll be up and able to view. Think I got the flu, just threw up. Sounds really good. Soccer is cool, pretty popular where I am. Why did you change your profile picture? Hi Tarflame, I'm gonna answer all those things now. Starting with, I really hope you feel better, man. I hope you haven't got the flu. I hope it's just like maybe you got something horrible in your tummy, and it maybe I hope now that you've been sick that you don't get more sick and that you got it out of your system, and feel better soon. I hope. Sounds really cool. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Tarflame, since you haven't been here yet, I'll explain to you the nature of this stream. It's an interactive composition. So I'm writing this song so far. I've got a lot of it done, I say a lot. I've got some of it done so far. And if you'd like to throw any suggestions in, please feel free. If you'd like to say, hey CJ, start a new song now that the audience is here. I want to hear some jazz. I'll do that. Or you can be like, no, CJ, this current song you're working on's cool, but put some guitar in it, and I'll work on that. And you can help. I'm creating it with my audience, of which you are part of, Tarflame. Thank you for being so, and feel free to offer any suggestions or make demands, and crack the whip and be like, no, Dance Monkey, you play the music first, and you entertain like the on-demand clown that you are. So feel free to comment things of that nature, Tarflame, and interact with the composition. Um. Soccer's pretty cool. Yeah, soccer's like the main sport in Ireland, other than like national Irish sports like camogie and hurling and GAA, Gaelic soccer, Gaelic football. It's just Irish version of soccer. It's like shitty rugby. No, not shitty rugby. Um, it's like if you were a rugby player and you saw people playing GAA, you'd be like, "Hey, that's like a really not as messed up version of rugby." And like they don't attack each other nearly as much. What? That's not rugby. What are they doing? It doesn't really look like it. It looks like some weird thing halfway between rugby and soccer. Why am I talking about sports? That's not what I do on my channel. And the reason I changed my profile picture, Tarflame, is because I came home after the dentist and I was a little bit wacky, and I thought I should change my profile picture. So I changed it to the picture which you're currently seeing now. I'm gonna comment so you can see it in the comment section. Hi ho tar flame oh. I hope tar flame oh. So yeah, I changed it to that because basically that's a picture. My new current profile picture is something that a voice actor who I work with on as part of Network Studios on a project called The White Witch, which I'll be talking about a little bit over the course of this stream, and we'll talk about in a few minutes. But she drew that picture of me because there was a joke about basically how a character I was writing and going to be voicing is going to be a recurring character who's just like the same shopkeeper in every town, and no one really knows why he's in every town. There is a backstory behind it which won't be explained in the show, but there is lore there to explain it. But beyond that, the joke started that was like having me as Nurse Joy. So someone drew me as Nurse CJ, which is me in a Nurse Joy outfit. And I was like, hey, a drawing of me by a super talented artist. I've always wanted that for my profile picture. Okay, it's me in a nurse's outfit, but it's still closer to what I've always wanted for my profile picture than I've ever had. I'm gonna use that. So, thank you to oh no, I'd say I was gonna credit the person who did it for me, but I never actually asked them if they wanted to be credited. But if I'm gonna ask them after this stream, so their channel might be linked in the description after the stream if you're not watching this live. Thanks, man. Will do. Sounds pretty cool so far. I'm glad you like it, Tarflame. I'm gonna play it from the start here and shut my big yapper while I have a listen to it too and see how it's kind of coming together. So let's. Okay, I think it's kind of starting to sound quite nice, but the bells aren't right. Okay, so Tarflame, since you weren't here for the previous parts of the stream, I'll explain to you a little bit about what I'm doing. So for example, this melody here that's playing on the glass belt. I'll just. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. You stop playing. So yeah, all that stuff. I manually played that here on. I was gonna lift up and show you my piano, but I'm not on camera because I was having some major technical difficulties that I won't go into anymore because they stressed me out a lot. But when I upload, like when this stream goes public after being live, if you want to check back in the first little while, I was going insane. But beyond that, see, I manually played this stuff on the piano, and like, this program tracked what I was playing and recorded it for me. But then I wanted to alter the volume at which the keys I played were actually playing in accordance with the other instruments. So that's what I was altering here. So what I'm doing is I'm partially playing manually and actually live playing some of this music, but then I'm digitally going in and using like a helper to help me to kind of master the song and put the different pieces I'm playing together. So that's what this stream is, just to catch you up on that and to refresh myself because I need to keep my goals and ideas in mind. Otherwise, what's the point in any of this? uh, I amuse myself and no one else. So, that's kind of starting. This is starting to sound a little bit jumbled, I think. So I need to. Right, so I want to get rid of all the bells here off at the end, and I definitely want to take off a little bit of that piano too, because it got a bit garbled towards the end. So. Actually, to be honest, I don't want to take this piano off the end. I want to move it ahead 1 or 2 bars because I think it actually sounds right. I just think I played it too fast. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So, Tarflame has said, there are some notes in a couple of places that sound a little high for the song, in my opinion. Really like the rest sounds, though. There are definitely parts of this that are too high, but I haven't put the bass in yet, and I think that's kind of gonna offset those highs really well. I still might take stuff out. As you can see, I can go into the patterns I've actually played and take notes out, or make notes longer if I want, or undo that because I actually don't want to, but I was just showing as an example. And I'm glad you like it so far, Tarflame. If you think like you've just said now that parts of it sound too high, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my string section. Everything I have in blue here, that's my bassier notes. So I think some violin over the back of this, some real. No, that's Jesus, that's way too high. Let's take it down. Chord, notes and automation, and hit play. Right, so that started to sound okay, I think. I need to take the violins up a little, and let's see how they sound. Not liking that, to be honest. So I think before I put any sort of string section in like that, I think I need a lower bass. So no, way too. Not finding exactly what I want here. Let's try to pluck glass. So yeah, like I said, Tarflame, what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to offset some of the highs, because as you said, there are parts of that are a little too high for comfort.
Skin